Bayonetta 3 has been one of the most anticipated games for Nintendo Switch for several years. It was announced way back in 2017 at the Game Awards, and since then, all we've gotten were ports of the first two games. We finally got to see the game in action in summer 2021, assuring us that it wasn't vaporware, but still, most of the game's features remained a complete mystery. That is, until recently, when Bayonetta 3 finally got a release date and some shiny new info for fans to feast on. Here's what we know about Bayonetta 3 so far. In Bayonetta 3, the Umbra Witch teams up with some familiar faces, as well as a new one named Viola. In order to put an end to the terror of the mysterious evil known as Homunculi, these new baddies are considered man-made bioweapons, and according to Viola, any hope for defeating them lies with a scientist named Sigurd. As far as who Viola is, very little is still known, but the release date trailer does hint at a connection between the character and Luka. But I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to uncover everything about Viola, as she is a playable character that wields a sword and has a cat companion named Cheshire. Aside from Luka, some of those other familiar faces you can expect to see include Jean, Rodin, and Enzo. And that's pretty much all we've been given in terms of plot, as developer Platinum Games has remained tight-lipped about many details for years. However, we can confirm some of the locations players will visit in Bayonetta 3, which include Tokyo and China. As for why the game's main character is taking out enemies in the middle of the Shibuya district, fans have their theories, but we'll have to wait for the official word from Platinum before diving into all of that. Now, fans of the Bayonetta series should be very familiar with moves like Witch Time and Torture Attack, but July's release date trailer also teased a few new mechanics that are sure to please, one of which is called the Demon Masquerade, a move that allows Bayonetta to unleash even more magic power by fusing with an infernal demon. You can only masquerade as this demon for a short time, but it sure does look powerful. The other is called Demon Slave, and this move lets Bayonetta control demons from a distance for some welcomed help in battle. This feature is different, yet similar to the summoning of Bayonetta 1 and 2. It even features some familiar demons like Gamora or Malphus. A major new addition to the Bayonetta series is what Platinum Games has named Naive Angel Mode, and according to the company, it is a revolutionary feature that will allow more people to fully enjoy it. While the mode is off, Bayonetta will be fully nude, with more sensitive areas of course covered up by her magic hair, whereas when the mode is on, she'll simply be wearing her full outfit. And the mode does not just affect Bayonetta. In the release date reveal trailer, we see a scantily clad butterfly demon also get a bit more clothing to help make things a bit less risque. On Twitter, Platinum Games said by turning it on, you can play right in the living room without having to worry about what's on screen, we think. Bayonetta 3 is being directed by Yusuke Miyata, who previously served as a game designer on Astral Chain, despite that game releasing 2 years after Bayonetta 3's original announcement. In a blog post explaining his approach to directing the game, Miyata said he aims to make Bayonetta control exactly how the player wants her to, creating action connected directly to the brain. It's an important aspect of the first two titles as well, particularly with how it rewards perfectly timed dodges. Hideki Kamiya, who directed the original game, is the executive producer on Bayonetta 3. He is still responsible for overseeing the world and story in the game prior to his time at Platinum Games. He worked on the Devil May Cry series and Resident Evil 2. When it comes to the voice of Bayonetta, it seems fans may have to get used to someone other than series veteran Helena Taylor. Fans have been quick to point out the differences with the voice in the new trailers, and many are hoping this Bayonetta is just a younger version or one from another universe, with Helena's making an appearance at some point in the story. Bayonetta 3 will be released on October 28 for $60. Like its predecessor, Bayonetta 3 will be published by Nintendo, thus making it an exclusive for the Switch. On Twitter, the original game's director revealed Platinum Games wouldn't mind having the game on other platforms, but that decision is in Nintendo's hands. The first Bayonetta was a multi-platform game that originally didn't release on Nintendo's system at all. However, Bayonetta 2 was a Wii U exclusive because the game would not exist without Nintendo's publishing. The first game is also finally getting a physical release on Switch on September 30th, alongside the release date for Part 3. Nintendo has also announced that there will be a special edition of the game called the Trinity Masquerade Edition that comes with a 200-page art book and 3 reversible game cases. More details will be announced later. According to the Nintendo Store page, Bayonetta 3 has been rated M, of course, for violence, blood and gore, strong language, and partial nudity. Makes me wonder if this game is considered a T game when playing in Naive Angel mode though. The game will take up 15 gigs worth of space from your Switch, which isn't bad if you think about it, and it supports handheld mode, tabletop mode, and TV mode. Bayonetta 3 is currently listed as a single-player experience, but its predecessor did feature 2-player online and local co-op, so it is possible that a similar feature could be announced for Part 3 as well. Bayonetta is walking on familiar ground, but also bringing new additions like Demon Masquerade, Demon Slave, and Naive Angel mode for fans and newcomers alike. There is still a decent amount of time between now and October 28th, so if you're excited for Bayonetta and want all the latest info on the game, make sure you're subscribed to GameSpot.